please explain to me what the lady here is doing with this delinquent?
I insist I'm not going to continue this without the presence of a lawyer.
The lady is the one that has to testify. It's not about lawyers or anything like that. No, sir. She is a citizen and she's here to testify. Please carry on. We are listening to you.
Well, it's simple. We were... Carlota and I were taking a walk when the man in the picture here, the delinquent, he came up to us and tried to assault us.
Wait a minute. How's that possible?
And, well, Carlota tried to control him by offering him the money that she had in her purse so that he wouldn't hurt us. That's all. That's what happened, and I'm willing to testify here and anywhere else to defend my friend.
You have to understand that living together is not just about enjoying company. It involves making sacrifices.
I see, but you still do the same things as before, right?
Why? Does something have to change?
Oh, well, that's why I ask you. Why are you questioning me about not calling you?
Manuel, listen, I'm not making it an obligation. I'm simply asking you to be a bit considerate towards me. For example, I couldn't sleep at all last night thinking that something could have happened to you.
Well, Enriqueta, the thing is that I'm not used to calling anyone.
Manuel, look. It was you who decided to come live with me, right? If that's not marriage to you, well, at least it should be a commitment, okay? Take me into consideration. Because as far as I know, my house is not a hotel, and neither is my life.
Enriqueta, look, right now I can't do two things at the same time. My priority is Juana and the security of my family. So then you just better forget about me. I can either sleep in my house or stay here. Don't wait for me anymore. Sleep well, really.
Frankly, your statement makes the case take a different turn.
Yes, about 180 degrees turn, Inspector, huh? Well, and since everything has been cleared away with Mrs. Desiree's statement, then I guess we don't have anything more to do here.
Yes.
Of course. Look, what the friend just said is quite an excuse, right?
But it is the truth.
How dare you? You mistrust the word of this lady, you 2x4 cop? Who do you think you are?
You know what? We are a very decent family, okay?
Vera, what brings you here?
What? I can't? In any case, I have all the right to come to this office as many times as I like. My son invested enough of his money in here.
What's wrong, Elvira? Why do you talk like that? Come in, let's talk.
No, do not touch me! Don't you dare put a finger on me, please!
I don't understand your attitude. What is it?
Very simple, Mauricio, and to the point. The thing is that I don't want to have the slightest contact with a meddler like you.
Thanks, Desiree. You show me that your friendship is real.
Also, now you've noticed? Carlota, I've always told you that my friendship is for real.
But what I don't understand is where the photo came from.
Well, I don't know. I guess those delinquents took it themselves so they could blackmail you.
Imbeciles! They didn't do their job right.
You know what, Rogelio? I don't like it one bit this friendship Carlota has with that viper.
Camacho? Did you give the guys commission?
Yeah, completely, my boss. You know that everything you say, your orders are my command, boss.
Very well, Camacho. Then start working on the job we are going to do on Mauricio.
You finally decided, boss. A short while ago you said no, and I even decided to...
It's just that I've had it with Mauricio, Camacho. I want the job done as soon as possible.
Let's go, dear.
No, you all go. I'll take a taxi.
What is this, Carlotica? None of your tricks. You're coming with us.
Your mother is right, Carlota.
I said no. I'm leaving alone. Besides, I need to go somewhere very close by. See you later.
But Carlotica...
Elvira, what are you saying? Are you calling me a murderer?
You are the one responsible for the disappearance of my son.
No, Elvira, no, not me.
Yes, you, Mauricio. Oh, yes, you. You were the one that brought my son into this business. One which he was never convinced of anyway. When he wanted to sell his shares, you made him disappear so you could keep everything.
Elvira, calm yourself. I would never do anything against anyone, much less to Francisco. Please, he was my friend.
Shut up and don't be a cynic, Mauricio. What I feel like doing is black.
Calm down.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me, Medra. Because that is what you are. A Medra. Evil man. Medra. Leave me alone.
Please calm down.
Let me go. I don't want anyone from this magazine to touch me.
Try and calm down, madam.
Now you and I know, Mauricio, that my son is dead. I'm going to prove it. I swear it. So be careful.
Hi. Oh, hello, dear. And how is my favorite granddaughter doing?
Fine, Grandma.
Oh, and what about my pretty great-granddaughter? Oh, my dear, may God bless your soul.
You can see her?
But of course I can see her. Don't you know that grandmothers have tiger's sight? And that is why you can't misbehave, because I can see everything.
Grandma, how's the kid
Hello,
doing?
darling. Fine, he's fine, I guess. Sleeping because he hasn't moved. He's quiet. Look, we bought you some things for you to sleep with, And I got this rope for you. Look at it.
Pretty.
Do you like it? Do you like it?
See that?
Yes.
Oh, Grandma, why did you bother? Why?
Oh, well, because with one thing and another, you didn't have time to buy anything and left everything for the last minute, and now you can't even get up. Well, just imagine.
That's right. Man, my poor grandnephew, huh?
I thought it was a girl.
That's true, a girl. Well, my niece, my sweet little thing in there.
Well?
You know what? You know how things are. I'm telling you, like in about a week, when you get out of that bed and we go shopping like crazy, and we hit the stores, we buy the stroller and everything a kid needs, huh?
Look, I need to get away from the office for a while. It's inevitable. And as I said, you two are very important to me. Not only because you're the best professionals, but because you know about my personal problems.
Of course, Mauricio. You can always count on me. And Armando.
I do not know how things got to this point, really. This morning, can you believe that the police went to my house and arrested Carlota? But what happened? Well, for now, Armando and Enriqueta, I would rather concentrate on our plan, so everything works like it should. And what I have in mind is for Enriqueta to take my place.
And who is going to replace Enriqueta?
I have been thinking about David. I don't know. It would be good for David to take your place and, stimulate him a bit, or...
Hello? I hope I'm not interrupting. David, did Juana tell you about the scare we had last night?
Oh, and you had to go and open your big mouth, Mom. Hasn't he had enough already?
What happened last night?
That someone tried to choke me. A woman, I think. I don't know.
Look at how she said it so calmly, but I can assure you we were scared.
Mama.
But did you find out who it was?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was Carlota. Who else could it be, anyway? You know something? Don't look at me like that. I don't like it. I better go outside, because every time I open my mouth, as far as you're concerned, I mess up.
Oh, Juana. So then, what's the use? Keeping it from me. I'd have found out anyway. I always find out. And that's why I repeat, the best thing is to just get away from Mauricio, or you end up losing everything.
What happened, darling? What's up with the look on your face? Oh, you thought I was going to be thrown in jail for a while for attempted murder, right?
Carlota, please, we're in the middle of a work meeting.
Well, the meeting is over. What's the problem? So just go. Get out. out because I have to talk to my husband alone. He thought my life was going to be ruined behind some jail cell. So I came to tell him that it wasn't so, and I'm asking you for a little privacy, please. So out.
Enriqueta, Amando, will you kindly excuse us, please? Leave us
Don't
alone.
worry.
Okay.
So then, my love, what's the matter? You don't seem too happy to see me.
My boss was very clear about what he wanted done.
See what someone left, madam.
Good. I think this is what I've been waiting for several months now. Since my son's disappearance.
Goodbye, Mr. Mauricio.
This is unbelievable, Mauricio. A policeman arrested me at home. I was put down, I was handcuffed, and you didn't even go with me. Do you think that was right?
Look, I've been very honest with you, Carlota. What we had cannot be. I don't want it to go on. This cannot be. Can't you understand it? Not after everything you've done, Carlota. You understand me? This is over.
So you're sentencing me without giving me the benefit of the doubt, right?
The photograph speaks for itself, Carlota.
Oh, you're so sure of yourself, Mauricio. So you know, down at the police station it was proven that I wasn't guilty. That's why they released me.
Look, Carlota, even if they show me that you are Mother Teresa of Calcutta, I won't believe you. I saw the picture, and Salvador explained who the guy was, with all the characteristics of having gone after Juana.
I had absolutely nothing to do with that. And Desiree testified in my favor.
Desiree?
Yes. Yes, Desiree. And she saw when the picture was taken, and so you know, what was happening there was an assault and nothing more.
Mrs. Rojas, I was with Mr. Francisco, your son, while he was held captive and tortured. I can't identify myself because my life would be in danger. But the place where he was held up is in the mountains. It's a house property of Mr. Mauricio de la Vega, the owner of the magazine Attentive.
The tree that my boss asked me to plant is starting to bear fruit.
What is this about Mauricio leaving the magazine, and where is he going to?
He didn't make that clear. What I understood was that he wasn't leaving to anywhere specific, just that he needed time to fix some mess in his life, and that translates to Juana and a pregnancy.
Oh my goodness, that girl is always in the middle of everything.
Especially when it comes to Mauricio's heart. Is that Mauricio's head over heels about that girl.
Uh-huh. And so, Armando?
Well, we were at a meeting and then Carlota came in. You know, she was arrested after being suspected for what happened to Juana.
Yes, of course. And she was released because of what I said in her favor. But the only reason why I helped her was so that Rogelio wouldn't get back at me, and that way I'll have him on my side. But as soon as I can, I'll tell Mauricio the truth, that it was Carlota who paid those guys. Anyway, the only thing I want is for Mauricio to leave her for good.
Oh, Mauricio, what's the matter with you? What happened to you? Where's the man I fell in love with? Tell me.
Carlota, please do me a favor and don't take me back to the same
How
thing.
can I not go back to the same thing, Mauricio? Those were the happiest times in my life.
Carlota, everything you're saying is completely out of place right now.
We have Rafaelito. He's our son, Mauricio. We can't do this to him. Oh, don't you love him?
Of course I love him. I do love him. And I am going to do everything possible to get custody of the boy.
What? Never, Mauricio, and much less a divorce.
Well, you will have to give me a divorce, Carlota. It's a reality you will have to accept sooner or later. I don't love you anymore. I love Juana, and nobody can change that fact.
You shut up! Shut your mouth, and don't you ever mention it again!
I can't stand it. I'm not going to get a divorce. This will be fixed and you will come
Look,
back
Carlota,
to me.
this is not about if it can be fixed or not. It's not about anything like that, Carlota. It's not like I'm going to take some time off to think about it. Never. What you have to understand is that it's over. I love Juana. I'm going to Juana. I'm going to be with her. Whatever there was between you and me, it's over.
It would have been nice to be able to love you.
I would have loved you to love me too.
I just want you to know something. I'll always be there for you. And you will always be able to count on me like you taught me to count on you.
And it's still the same.
But it's over, David. I'm not going to be a burden for you. I'm not going to be a responsibility for you. Not anymore. Mauricio and I are going far away.
Far away? Where?
I don't know yet. I really don't have an idea. It's just that he says it's best for the two of us to leave this place until the baby is born. He says it's the best thing so he can take care of us.
I'm gonna miss you. You know what? I'm with Mauricio on this. Because finally, he's made the right decision to protect the both of you. Juana.
Yes?
The fact that I made the decision not to see you anymore does not mean that I'll stop loving you. Like, for example, when you're old, and if you're alone, and if I'm still alive, look for me, for I will love you still, with the same intensity that I love you now.
No. No, Mauricio, no, it's not like that. I know because you're confused, my darling, I know you. You're incapable of loving a woman like Juana. It's because of the baby. I know it's because of that baby. Darling, you think you love her, but it's not like that. It's because of the baby she's having.
Carlota, stop it, will you?
No, my darling, no. I have to because I need to help you, darling. I need to help you open your eyes so you won't be sorry later, darling. Look, I'm sure that if that baby didn't exist, you wouldn't even feel a thing for Juana.
You are very wrong, Carlota, if you care to know. Juana is important to me, very much. You know, this attempt against her confirmed it. Carlota, I thought I would die if something happened to Juana and the baby, but it was more about her. Carlota, I can't imagine my life without her. I can't be without her.
You are going to be sorry, Mauricio. Very sorry for the rest of your life, I swear it. I swear it.
Oh, hi, Anna. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Enjoy your snack.
Well, you have no idea what we had to go through last night. Didn't Alvarado tell you?
Yes, he told me. Oh, it seems it will never end.
And when did you two talk? I haven't seen you together.
Yeah, you're right. Lately, we're not together that much.
Are you company already? Because, you know, Manuel Ramon is going to Riqueta. What you have to understand is that, well, he has never lived with anyone before, so it's not easy for him either.
I know, Anna. Don't worry. That hasn't changed. It's one thing to sleep in the same place with someone, and another to assume that you're part of that someone. Those are two different things.
I see.
Oh, well, I wasn't looking for Manuel. I'm looking for David. I was told he was here. Do you know where he is?
He's in Juana's room. Go right in.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, sweetie. Mwah.
Bye.
That brother of mine is really in love.
So, Mauricio, how did it go with Carlota? She didn't look too well when she left here.
Desiree, please. I'm going through a very difficult time.
Mauricio, I'm your friend. Don't let yourself be manipulated by Carlota. She's a bad person.
That's strange because Carlota just told me that you defended her down at the police station.
But of course. And how could I not defend her? Or didn't I have Rogelio breathing down my neck when I got to the police station? If I hadn't defended her, he would have had me killed. You know how he is. I saw her, Mauricio. I saw Carlota when she paid that delinquent in the picture.
What did you say?
And I had to tell the police that she was being assaulted. But no, Mauricio. She was paying them to do something.
Are you very sure?
Very sure. Very sure, Mauricio. So sure that I'm going to repeat this in front of everybody. Okay? And I'm telling you this, Mauricio, because I want you to open up your eyes and see the kind of woman you have for a wife.
Thanks, but I'm just wasting my time here.
Where are you going, Mauricio? Hey!
I have to go, Desiree.
But what?
Look, if I'm telling you all this, son, it's not because I'm trying to interfere in your life. No, sir. It's because I want you to understand that the principal part of love is to know how to endure, how to put up with a lot of things from your loved one, and how to understand and forgive her mistakes. Just know how to do all this. I know you know all that, son, but that is not all. You have to practice what you preach. I do not know, son, but it seems to me that you are having a bit of cold feet. Maybe it's my fault. My attitude when you told me that you were going to live with that lady. Oh, well, son, I'm sorry for what I said and what I didn't say. I guess a mother's jealousy. What can we do? We are like that, son.
Well, my beautiful mother, I'm very grateful. But I think that the problem is with me. I don't know. Being as sincere as you have been with me, I think it's just fear.
Fear of what, son?
Fear, mother. Fear of changing my life because, well, in a way, I am sure of the love I have for Enriqueta, but another thing is to live together, share.
And that is the biggest test of love, my son. You have to know how to survive day after day. And that is the test right there. And your father couldn't do it and he abandoned me. But what I want you to know is that between Ramon and I, there was a lot of love.
Hey, mother, you know what? I'm listening to you like this and you seem different. Really, I never knew this as a Zena. So in love.
Oh, you never stop loving Manuel Ramon. Never. When love takes hold of your soul, you can never forget it. You never forget it. It might turn a little softer, loses its strength of the first years, but no, you never forget it. You'll never forget it, one way or the other. When love takes hold of you, it will always be present with you. It's not easy to open the door to your feelings and let them go and close yourself up again. It's more than difficult. It's impossible, son. But then doors are doors. And love is love, my son. It's the best thing.
Well, Juana, we have to be very thankful that the person that came after you didn't get what he wanted, huh?
That's exactly what I told her. Or else she'd be like me.
Oh, David, like you, how? You are alive and you have a very clear head.
That's what I'm telling him.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
What do you mean it's a matter of opinion? Do me a favor. Look, David, that's why I came here. The reason why I came looking for you is cause I need to get you back to the magazine as soon as possible.
What? No way. Me? Forget it. I am not going back. I quit. I won't ridicule myself.
Oh, please, David. Ridicule would be that you couldn't face someone else's mockery. David, do you know how many ignorant people walk this earth? You're too smart. You have to get over all that, please.
Well, maybe not.
David, come on. Of course you can. David, look, I consider you one of the most brilliant people I've ever known. Like a small genius for your age. Oh, David, come on, please, come on. You cannot walk, but your head is still working. It's your duty. It's not possible that you're willing to waste so much talent. Come on.
No, I don't owe anybody anything.
David, you know you owe me. You do owe me. Don't you see that I cannot do it alone? David, I'm asking you. I'm really asking you. And don't you go thinking that it's pity that I'm showing. Look, back at the magazine, there's not one person whom I can trust the way I trust you. I fight with you. But I trust you blindly, David. And if not, look, do it as a favor for me, okay? Give me a hand, okay?
Ooh, Rafaelito must be out of school by now. So his Aunt Eva is going to go and visit him.
Where is my son, Ava? I want to know. What did you do with my Francisco?
The first thing I want you to know is that you're not to blame for anything, okay? The case is that Carlota and I, we stopped loving each other. Between the two of us, it's over. But I still love you, Rafa, okay? I feel like your father, and I'll always be.
Is it over because of Juana?
No, Raphael. It was over before I knew Juana. You see, when someone is really in love with someone, nobody can separate them. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Well, do you know that Juana's baby is mine? That baby she carries is mine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's going to be my little brother. That's great.
Yes, there's going to be two of you now. How about that? I didn't have any. Now I'll have two.
How long will it take before the baby is born?
Well, there's still plenty of time. But Raphael, that's why I'm talking to you now. I want you to be patient. I want you to know that right now I won't be able to take you with me, but as soon as I can, I'll come for you.
Are you leaving?
Not yet. I don't know, Raphael. But if I do go, I'm not abandoning you, okay? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? I want you to know that you're very important to me. You understand, Raphael? And I want you to assure me that you know I'm not leaving you.
I believe in you, Dad. I believe in you and I know that you never lie to me. I will wait for you always.
Francisco disappeared. And you and Mauricio know where he is. Or at least know what happened to him.
Oh, please, Elvira. How could you say such a thing? You know perfectly well that Francisco was more of a family to me and for Mauricio too.
That is precisely why. I'm sure you are his accomplice since he's your nephew.
But But come on, what is the meaning of this, Elvira? Can you explain to me what the police is doing in my house?
I can explain, Miss Eva. I have here a search warrant for your house and its surroundings.
An order? An order? For what?
We are trying to establish if Francisco Rojas was or has been detained in this house or its surroundings. So, boys, I'm going to take a look around the outside, and with the boys, you all stay right here. Pacheco, take over.
Yes.
With your permission, ma'am.
Well, yes, do whatever you need to do. But in any case, I don't understand anything. Do you think I can at least make a phone call?
Well, you can't. Everything has to be looked at. It's like a security measure. Come in, guys. Come in.
Oh, you don't know how glad I am to hear you say that, officer. I'm sure the lady just wanted to call the murderer she has for a nephew. Wicked and heartless people.
And how is our star writer doing? Your absence from here got us all very troubled.
David, it's nice to see you. Are you feeling better?
Of course he is, Dora. Can't you see?
Welcome, David. I'm so happy. You don't know how worried we were for you. I'm so glad to see you.
David, I'm so happy to see you.
And what makes you happy? That I'm here, stuck and in this wheelchair?
Well, I wanted your attention, please, for just a moment. I have something very important to tell all of you.
Mr. Mauricio spoke to me about how you two wanted to get away. Far away.
Yes.
Well, the truth is I'll do the same thing with everything that's happened. You feel better?
Yes,
Walk
a little better.
Just a little. Slowly.
Juana, what are you doing out of bed, darling? Why the rush to get up? What's going on?
Does it mean Mauricio is retiring?
No, but this can't be. No. This is just for a short while. I don't know, about 2 or 3 months. It has not been decided yet. What this implies is that there is going to be restructuring in the office. David is going to take over my position. Yes, David, you. Mauricio made that decision.
So then, the commander now becomes the big boss, right?
Do you realize you're going to be David's direct assistant? Good for you.
This smells worse than Rome. And we haven't even found the first clue yet. Imagine when we do.
Inspector! Inspector! We found something! Inspector, come!
What is it, Aponte? What's all the commotion?
We found this. And since it's been raining every night, all the soil has been moved. Look, seems like someone buried something here.
Hold on a minute. Why are you getting her out of bed so soon? What's the rush, huh?
Juana and I are leaving, Ana Maria.
What?
Yes. We have to go.
Could this be possible? Could it be that Mauricio de la Vega has a dead corpse on his conscience? Much less Francisco Rojas? Because as far as I knew, they were very good friends.
Mom, the thing is that Mauricio thinks that we're in danger here, you see? The two of us. But Mom, cool it. It won't be for too long. Just until the baby's born.
But my darling, you and I have never ever been separated. I'm not ready for this. What's going on? Where are you going?
Well, I can fully understand your worries, really, but... honestly, I know you are her mother. And you've been together always, but... I don't want her exposed to more danger. And because of whoever is after us and wants to hurt her, I don't think it's convenient for you to know where we will be.
But... it's just until the baby's born, right?
A boy? Or maybe a girl, Mom.
and I appreciate it. But one thing that's different from what I am today is what I was before. Being here in this chair, you must understand that for me it's not easy at all.
Oh, David, but we can all help you.
Of course we will, Mr. David. That's right.
You are capable of that and much more, David.
Well, I'm surprised that you still believe in me. And for that very reason, I'm very grateful to you all. Especially to you, Enriqueta, and to Mauricio, who is not present now. Well, in conclusion, to all of you, you do have to understand that this is a huge responsibility for me, and thank you.
Mother, I don't think I have anything else to pick up.
I think you do, son. This anguished face of yours, that I know so well.
Well, I don't know if it's anguish, Mother, or the fear of not knowing how to overcome things. I guess it's the fear of not knowing what will happen.
What things, my dear? We fight every day, and the risk for things to go wrong is always there. Come on, you're not provoking them with your decision for go and live with Enriqueta.
Mother, did I tell you that you're the best mother in this world? No, don't you go giving me that smile of yours. I know that behind the smile are some tears ready to pop out.
Oh, my dear, it's true that I have a need to cry. But it's from happiness, my son. It's from happiness. Happiness to see how you're going to make me feel proud of you. Knowing that you are taking a big step.
Well, Mother, don't call out victory yet. Just like Dad had the valor to try a life with you, he also had the will to abandon us, right? Then don't you ever forget that.
Yes, but you just have the best of him in you. Nothing of the bad things, yes?
Oh, Mother, that you say that because you're a mother. But if there's someone not perfect in this world, it's...
Well, then fight against your imperfections and your fears, my son. But you fight hard. It's not fair. It's not fair for you to try for 3 days and then give up. No, sir. No, sir. Do you understand? Huh?
Yeah. Just give me a blessing.
Oh, my darling. May God bless you. May God bless you and make you a good man. Go, my darling. Go with God and fight for your happiness. Yes?
Okay.
God be with you.
Bye.
Go, my darling. Oh my God. How hard it is to push him out of the house. But it's my duty. I had to do what I had to do. Even if it hurts my soul.
I found something, Inspector.
What did you find?
I still can't make it out, but this looks like human remains.
Then go on. Whatever you have there, we have to bring it up. Come on, mask and gloves. Padilla, come on.
What's this? What are you doing here?
Why? Is there anyone who can stop me?
Why did you come, Rogelio? What do you want? Because let me tell you, if you're here for the usual thing, I'm tired, huh?
Wait. Wait. I'm not here for that, but if you want, we could...
Why don't you just say why you're here, Rogelio? I need to take a shower.
Very well. I came by here so that you would tell me the whole truth, pure and simple, about what happened with my daughter and that sudden need to mingle with delinquents.
I already said what I know.
No. I'm sure that you said what was most convenient for you because I am not a fool. And I am sure that behind all these changes in my daughter Carlota lately, including her relations with these delinquents and the attempt on Juana Perez, your influence is there, Desiree. There's nothing to discuss. So speak up.
You have to tell me everything, Raphael. Remember that I'm your mother and you can't keep secrets from me, so tell me. What did Mauricio tell you? Tell me now.
He told me that you guys were going to get divorced.
Well, that is not the truth. That won't happen ever, Raphael.
That's what he told me.
He can say whatever he wants, but there's no divorce in the Vivas family.
No, Carlota. You and Mauricio can stay together.
Come here, you spoiled little brat. I want to know why.
Well, because Mauricio loves Juana. That's what he told me.
What are you saying, huh?
Oh, you heard perfectly well, Rogelio. Your daughter paid a criminal to kill Juana Perez. And I, Rogelio, I was a witness to everything. So I hope you understand that the only reason why I kept quiet was because I need your help.
And are you trying to insinuate that your silence has a price?
No, not exactly that, but if you want to take it that way, then well...
Fine, get to the point, Desiree. What do you want?
To give them a comfortable and dignified life. To the only two people that I have in my life. My mother and my brother.
I'm sure you mean your mother. Because as far as I know, your brother is supposed to be in jail. Paying...
You don't need to remind me of that story, Rogelio. I know it better than anyone. So the favor that I want from you is for you to get my brother Libio out of jail. And the sooner the better. Don't forget that. Favor for a favor.
No. Don't uncover him. Just put it in the black bag. Come on, get it inside and take it to the forensic doctor. I'll meet you there. I think you've just messed up your life, Mauricio de la Vega. And very much so. Please explain to me what the lady here is doing with this delinquent.
I insist I'm not going to continue this without the presence of a lawyer.
The lady is the one that has to testify. It's not about lawyers or anything like that. No, sir. She is a citizen and she's here to testify. Please carry on. We are listening to you.
Well, it's simple. We were... Carlota and I were taking a walk when the man in the picture here, the delinquent, he came up to us and tried to assault us.
Wait a minute. How's that possible?
And well, Carlota tried to control him by offering him the money that she had in her purse so that he wouldn't hurt us. That's all. That's what happened, and I'm willing to testify here and anywhere else to defend my friend.
You have to understand that living together is not just about enjoying company. It involves making sacrifices.
I see, but you still do the same things as before, right?
Why? Does something have to change?
Oh, well, that's why I ask you. Why are you questioning me about not calling you?
Manuel, listen, I'm not making it an obligation.
Did you give the guys commission?
Yeah, completely, my boss. You know that everything you say, your orders are my command, boss.
Very well, Camacho. Then start working on the job we are going to do on Mauricio.
You finally decided, boss. A short while ago you said no, and I even decided to...
It's just that I've had it with Mauricio, Camacho. I want the job done as soon as possible.
Let's go, dear.
No, you all go. I'll take a taxi.
What is this, Carlotica? None of your tricks. You're coming with us.
Your mother is right, Carlota.
I said no. I'm leaving alone. Besides, I need to go somewhere very close by. See you later.
But Carlotica...
Elvira, what are you saying? Are you calling me a murderer?
You are the one responsible for the disappearance of my son.
No, Elvira, no, not me.
Yes, you, Mauricio. Oh, yes, you. You were the one that brought my son into this business. One which he was never convinced of anyway. When he wanted to sell his shares, you made him disappear so you could keep everything.
Elvira, calm yourself. I would never do anything against anyone, much less to Francisco. Please, he was my friend.
Shut up and don't be a cynic, Mauricio. What I feel like doing is blacking.
Calm down.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me, Medra. Because that is what you are. And Medra, evil man. Medra. Leave me alone.
Please calm down.
Let me go. I don't want anyone from this magazine to touch me.
Try and calm down, madam.
Know what? We are a very decent family, okay?
Elvira, what brings you here?
What? I can't? In any case, I have all the right to come to this office as many times as I like. My son invested enough of his money in here.
What's wrong, Elvira? Why do you talk like that? Come in, let's talk.
Look, do not touch me! Don't you dare put a finger on me, please!
I don't understand your attitude. What is it?
Very simple, Mauricio, and to the point. The thing is that I don't want to have the slightest contact with a Medra like you.
Thanks, Desiree. You showed me that your friendship is real.
Also, now you've noticed, Carlota, I've always told you that my friendship is for real.
But what I don't understand is where the photo came from.
Well, I don't know. I guess those delinquents took it themselves so they could blackmail you.
Imbeciles! They didn't do their job right.
You know what, Rogelio? I don't like it one bit, this friendship Carlota has with that viper.
Camacho?
I'm simply asking you to be a bit considerate towards me. For example, I couldn't sleep at all last night thinking that something could have happened to you.
Well, Enriqueta, the thing is that I'm not used to calling anyone.
Now look, it was you who decided to come live with me, right? If that's not marriage to you, well, at least it should be a commitment, okay? Take me into consideration. Because as far as I know, my house is not a hotel, and neither is my life.
Enriqueta, look, right now I can't do two things at the same time. My priority is Juana and the security of my family. So then you just better forget about me. I can either sleep in my house or stay here. Don't wait for me anymore. Sleep well, really.
Frankly, your statement makes the case take a different turn.
Yes, about 180 degrees turn, Inspector, huh? Well, and since everything has been cleared away with Mrs. Desiree's statement, then I guess we don't have anything more to do here.
Yes.
Of course. Look, what the friend just said is quite an excuse, right?
But it is the truth.
How dare you? You mistrust the word of this lady, you 2x4 cop? Who do you think you are?
Now you and I know, Mauricio, that my son is dead. I'm going to prove it. I swear it. So be careful.
Hi. Oh, hello, dear. And how is my favorite granddaughter doing?
Fine, Grandma.
Oh, and what about my pretty great-granddaughter? Oh, my dear, may God bless your soul.
You can see her?
But of course I can see her. Don't you know that grandmothers have tiger's sight? And that is why you can't misbehave, because I can see everything.
Grandma, how's the kid
Hello,
doing?
darling. Fine, he's fine, I guess. Sleeping because he hasn't moved. He's quiet.
Look, we bought you some things for you to sleep with, And I got this rope for you. Look at it.
Pretty.
Do you like it? Do you like it?
See that?
Yes.
Oh, Grandma, why did you bother? Why?
Oh, well, because with one thing and another, and you didn't have time to buy anything and left everything for the last minute, and now you can't even get up. Well, just imagine.
That's right. Man, my poor grandnephew, huh?
I thought it was a girl.
That's true, a girl. Well, my niece, my sweet little thing in there.
Well,
you know what? You know how things are. I'm telling you, like in about a week, when you get out of that bed and we go shopping like crazy, and we hit the stores, we buy the stroller and everything a kid needs, huh?